The host of Bulldogs, when you hear fumble, it's like, you know, shooting a policeman. All the policemen are coming after you. Well, that's what happened then. And Bulldogs get a lucky break here with 1:12 left in the first quarter. 13-6, Dogs lead.
A low snap, and Carry-On was then in deep trouble. He was never able to get it off. If he had tried, it would have been blocked. And so that 8-yard loss means that Carthage takes over at the Jacksonville 14-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Indian 14. Bogan shoots. Is going to be under center. Shannon split to the left. Pope to the right. Pipkin takes about a 7-yard drop as tailback. Now he moves up to a 6-yard drop. Here's Bogan shoots, 2-step drop, looks right, throws right to Pope, inside the 10, inside the 5, toward the goal line, in the end zone, touchdown, Ed Pope on a 14-yard TD pass.
Now he did that, after he caught that pass, he did it all himself. He had 2 or 3 defenders, and he would not be denied, and stretched out like you see him in the pros, stuck his hand out there for a touchdown. But Larry, I was telling you, there were some scouts here scouting us, and they were looking at Hunter Walden, and they said, who's that kid out there? And then they were talking about, well, what did Carthage's 9th grade do last year? Did they go undefeated? They got to talking, and they realized who Bogey was at the time.
All right, the extra point coming up. Jimmy Gonzalez in to attempt it. He's 1 out of 2 so far. Good snap, ball on the tee. The kick is away. Plenty of distance. Boy, this is a beauty right down the middle of Panola Street, and it's good. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. It's 20-6 back right after this message.
A full-service jewelry and gift store located on the Carthage Square. We also buy gold and silver. Gold has never been this high. Take advantage of the high prices. Come by to see us. Let us weigh your gold and silver, make you an offer. You're under no obligation. I'd be scared to mail my precious jewelry to some stranger or go see one in a motel room. When you come into Copper Falls & Company, you know us. We've been your trustworthy hometown jewelers for over 20 years. Why not sell your gold, take a trip, enjoy life? It's way too short. Give us a call at 903-693-9944.
Just-in-Time Sanitation Services has just what you need for residential, construction, commercial, oil field, and special events. From portable toilets to roll-off dumpsters, storage containers, holding tanks, and hand-washing stations, Just-in-Time Sanitation can help. Dial 903-693-9991. Our commitment is to serve you. Serving all of East Texas and Western Louisiana, Just-in-Time Sanitation Service has what you need to keep it clean and functioning. 903-693-9991. It will be done just in time.
All right, we're ready to kick off. The ball is teed up at the 40-yard line just to our left here at Bulldog Stadium. Carthage leading 20-6. Carthage scored on their first drive. Jacksonville came back, scored to tie it up. And let's see, here's the kickoff by Gonzalez. This one not quite so deep. They're going to take it back at the 9, coming left to the 10. The 15-20, pretty good size hold, but now it closes up all of a sudden. And he stopped at about the 25-yard line. Pretty good coverage there for the Dogs. Jacksonville 1st and 10 at their 25.
Yeah, that was number 22. That's a Callaway, isn't it? The tackle. He was the first one to get to it. And a host of other Bulldogs came around. But 58 seconds left. Bulldogs ahead 20-6. And our defense held them last time. The first drive, matter of fact, they had a bunch of penalties on that first drive too, and still went in and scored. So they did look good on that first drive, but they did adjustments, just like you see Coach Smith down here doing adjustments again with his offensive lineman. We had Eric Robinson was down talking to his defense, so maybe we have done the right adjustments.
All right, Austin Gibson now is the running back in the backfield with the quarterback Andrew Black. Black, as he has done on every possession, every snap is in the gun, throws to the right. This time it's caught by Menifee, gets reduced from one tackler to 30, 35, 40, 45, still on his feet, 50-yard line, and knocked out of bounds just in Carthage territory at the 49. That will be a gain of 26 yards.
What I call that is just a good play on their part, Larry. I mean, they executed it well. He faked this way. He threw to the right flat. There were blockers out in front. That was just a good, well-executed play on the part of Jacksonville. Pope knocked him out.
All right, they're going to say he was knocked out right on the 50. And it's squarely on the 50-yard line. The nose of it is, and it's on the right hash as Jacksonville goes right to left here in the first quarter, headed toward the north goal. 3-man defensive front for Carthage. High snap to Black. He's going to take it himself on the quarterback draw to the 45. Has a first down across the 40. Still on his feet, 35. And down to the Carthage 30. 20-yard run for Andrew Black. And it's another first down for the Indians.
I guess it's an answer to us having a 3-down lineman set. They can trap block up the middle. that was a quarterback draw all the way. He grabbed it, knew he was running, and it was just another good play on Jacksonville's part.
So after the Bulldogs stopped them on the last drive, Jacksonville with 2 big first downs on this drive. They're trying to answer, get back in this ballgame. They're down by 2 touchdowns. Here's snap back to Black in the gun, looking right, throws right, and this one is incomplete out there on the right side. Okay, Dustin, down to you.
It's 19 seconds left here in the quarter. 20-6 Carthage.
Missed tackles. We had them stopped at the line of scrimmage, but we just didn't get the tackle. We had a lot of, bad tackling in some of our scrimmage, and it is hot out here. It's real hot early, and both these teams, these kids in both teams, they're sweating hard and they're breathing hard. So fatigue could play a factor in this game as it goes on. But we had a lot of missed tackles on 2 plays there in a row.
All right, a 4-man defensive front now for Carthage. Black in the gun once again on 2nd and 10, and Black hands off to the running back. This is going to be Gibson, and he picks up about 2 to the 28.
And he was treated rudely by Justin Williams, who put a pretty good hat on him. According to my phone, it's still 100 degrees out there, Larry.
3rd down and 8. All right. And that's the end of the quarter. Carthage leads at 26 here after the first quarter. Back right after this.
Are you tired of being just another policy number? Call Tate Barber at State Farm, where we still believe in the old version of the Golden Rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. If trustworthy service is as important to you as it is to him, then go by today. They don't want to just write your insurance. They want to take the time to customize a policy to fit your individual insurance needs and become your agent and friend for life. Call Tate Barber today at State Farm, 903-693-7555.
H-E-B is your hometown and neighborhood grocery store where you'll always find friendly faces, affordable prices, and quality products. H-E-B in Carthage has the freshest produce and meat combined with trustworthy brands to keep your grocery bill low. Why waste your time and gas going out of town when your local H-E-B has everything you need at the prices you love? H-E-B in Carthage. Here, everything is better.
All right, we return to Bulldog Stadium. Larry Allen, Jerry Hansen, Mark Harris, Dustin Burns bringing you Bulldog football from Bulldog Stadium in Carthage, Texas. The Carthage Bulldogs leading the Jacksonville Indians 20-6 as we go to the second quarter. And Jacksonville with the football. And we change into the field, so they're now going left to right, headed toward the south end zone here at Bulldog Stadium. They have the football at the Carthage 28, 3rd down and 8. They need the Carthage 20 for a first down. Black in the gun. He gets the snap. Now looking right. Now he's being pressured, and he's going to be sacked. He does get back to the line of scrimmage almost, but it's going to be an official sack. It'll be a loss of about 1. Almost got back to the line of scrimmage. Big pressure there.
Dakota Hart started it, and McCain finished it up. It's hot out there. If you look in the stands, everybody's got a fan, and they're fanning themselves. Matter of fact, I watched old Blake's granddaddy down there wiping his noggin with a rag a while ago. Everybody's hot out there.
Well, I tell you what, he does get back to the line of scrimmage, so we will not call that a sack. It'll be 4th down and 8 for Jacksonville. It's too far for a field goal, and if they punt it, goes into the end zone. They only gain 8 yards, so they're going to go for it. 4th and 8 at the Dog 28. Snap back to Black. Now he's rolling to his right. He wants to throw it. Pretty good protection. Pump fake right. Now he goes toward a man in the end zone. It is incomplete. A pump fake right, and then he had Menifee there, and Menifee grabs his head with both hands as if to say, oh, I should have had that one. The Dogs dodge a bullet, and they get the football back.
Yeah, and you could see a breakdown in the defense, and he was down there wide open at the G down there where it says Bulldogs, and he went up to catch the ball, jumped, I think his timing was a little off, and went right through his hands. That should have been a touchdown for Jacksonville.
All right, so the Dogs will get it now at their own 28-yard line. And again, they'll be headed this time right to left, going toward the north end zone. Carthage leading 20-6. Carthage has scored in this game on a 1-yard quarterback sneak by Blake Bogenschutz and 2 TD passes. Bogenschutz to Pope of 11 and 14 yards. Jacksonville touchdown came on a 3-yard run by Ladarius Session. All right, this time Bogenschutz is going to be under center this time with Pipkin on an 8-yard drop, the tailback. Here's a play action fake. Bogenschutz wants to throw. He's going deep. He's trying to go deep to Pope, and it is going to be incomplete down at the Jacksonville 30-yard line.
Just good coverage there. There's a man right on him, and matter of fact, he was ahead of him. So Pope was having to go through him, and it just did not happen. Is that his first pass to miss?
First one,
and we were going for broke. We expect some of those to be broken up. That was just as good as a punt if it gets intercepted. So 10:59 left first half, 20-6 Carthage.
and a pretty impressive arm right there too. That was a long one, and it is now 2nd down and 10 for Carthage at their own 28. Pipkin will be the tailback, and he will take about an 8-yard drop. We have a wing on the left side and twins out to the a wing on the left. Here's a pitch out to Pipkin coming left, gets away from attackers 30, 35, and out to the 39. Great run, Tevin Pipkin, to make about 2 or 3 people miss.
Yeah, he probably did most of that himself. They had him turned in. The defender had him turned in. He made a couple of jukes and then went across the grain and ended up getting a good run there. Now Pope finally comes out and needs a little rest.
So Pope is out, and Terrian Goree, who they just call simply T. Goree, a sophomore, is in. We've got several sophomores on the varsity, and they are playing tonight. Here's Bogan shoots one of them. Handoff Pipkin, left side, 40, pretty good hole, 45, out to the 47-yard line, and that's going to be a gain of 8 on the play for Pipkin.
Yeah, good play right up the middle, got a good hole. So far, our running game looks to be pretty good. Our scheme of blocking is doing very well. Of course, when you got a guy that's 6'6", 310 out there anchoring everybody, I don't see anybody on their side that's even near close.
6'7".
6'7". I cheated him an inch.
All right, 2nd down and 2 for the Dogs at their own 47. Play action fake. Bogan shoots, rolls to his right. He throws. It's caught out there, and it's across midfield. Catch made there, and it's going to be a 1st down at the 48-yard line of Jacksonville. The catch made there by Peyton Clyson, a 175-pound junior, for the 1st down.
That's a new name in our repertoire, Peyton Clyson. He just threw it out there in the flat, and he got just enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 Dogs at the Indian 48. We have 9:52 to play in the 1st half. Carthage up 20-6. Bogan shoots up to the line of scrimmage. He's going to be under center. We've got Goree and Shannon split out to the left, and the I formation, Clyson and Pipkin behind. Bogan shoots. Timeout called by Carthage. We'll take a break.
You know Creel's, the Dish TV place. Now introducing Creel's AAA Wholesale Fence Company. The Creel's have been serving the Carthage area for over 35 years. Call Creel's for all of your residential, commercial, and oil field fencing needs. Creel's can sell you the material at wholesale prices or provide full-line installation. Do-it-yourselfers and fence contractors are welcome. Don't forget to call Creel's, the Dish TV place, about Dish Network, DirecTV, or Hughes Internet for your home or business. Call today, 903-693-2722. 693-2722 for Creel's.
All right, we're back at Bulldog Stadium. Dustin, one of the question marks this year going into the first game, the offensive line. What do you see so far?
He didn't have his head set.
Okay, all right. 9:39 to play in the 1st half. Carthage leading by a score of 20-6. And the Bulldogs have yet to break the huddle over on the near sideline. Jacksonville Indians in all white uniforms tonight with blue numbers trimmed in gold, and they wear a gold helmet with a blue stripe right down the middle of it. And the Bulldogs in red tonight, white numbers, Bulldogs with a red helmet, a white C on each side of the helmet. All right, here's Bogan shoots under center, and the Bogan shoot's going to go over the middle, and it is incomplete off the hands of Shannon down at the Indian 31-yard line. Pretty good pass, just couldn't come down with it.
Well, I'm sure that Shannon wishes he had that throw again, and he'll remember that tonight when he wakes up in a dream, because that ball hit him right in the hands. It was a little high. It wasn't perfect, but if you can get your hands on it, usually you're supposed to catch it. So I would say that he should have caught that ball.
Coach Surratt was not happy with that. And Shannon comes out. All right, Major Harris into the lineup for the Bulldogs.
He's still barking.
He's still barking at him. Yes, that's right. All right, Pope's back in there. He's going to split out to the right, and here comes Harris and Bullman to the left with Bogan shoots under center. 2nd and 10 at the Indian 48. Pipkin is the tailback. He takes about an 8-yard drop, make it 9. Handoff Pipkin, flag on the play. They blow the flag. They blow the play dead, and the referee will tell us what happened.